Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today I have for you the brand new DLC of Panzer Corps 2 called 1940. So we played Panzer Corps on this channel, Panzer Corps 2 I mean. We played the Panzer Corps 2 1939 DLC, and now it's time to play 1940. So let's go. With Poland erased from the map of Europe and its eastern borders secure, Germany turns its fury towards its oldest and most bitter rival, France. The panzer of the Wehrmacht have been mustered and daring plan to flank the Maginot Line is in place, and now all that is left is to wage war. So let's go. So just a quick tips, if you don't remember the game, we can get a massive attack. So essentially if you surround enemy, you get bonus for attack. Your tanks could get overrun, which means if they kill or make an enemy unit surrender, they can get an additional attack. Typically all units can only move once, except for recon, which can move multiple times. And artillery gives you defensive fire. So these are kind of like the thing to keep in mind when you're playing. Also entrenchment gives you nice protection, mostly against vehicles, a little bit less against infantry. We also have air units and ships. Just a very quick rundown. If you haven't seen me play or anyone play Panzer Corps 2, like the core game, you might want to check out those videos, as I kind of explain the rules of the game in a bit more detail. As opposed here, I'm kind of expecting that you already know how the game is played, and we will be focused on the content of the DLC, like what are new, things like that. Heroes you can assign to units, and they give you like special bonus. For example, this gives like a unit artillery support and things like that. There are different types of artillery support, like things that only attack when like a tank attacks you, and things where you can head back, like if infantry attacks you, things like that. You know, as far as anti-air strikes, things like that. In this campaign, we earn commendation points. Yeah. So we're gonna call ourselves Robert Stein, after one of my patrons. You're gonna look like... I mean, none of them look like you, so you look like this. Now, I have made a video talking about the strength over here, which are good to pick if you're interested, but what's really cool is that since the DLCs, there have been quite new additions. So we're going to go over these additions because I think they're quite interesting. First one is Meticulous Planning. All ground units get 2 movement actions instead of 1. This is really cool because this means that units are a bit more like recon. It helps you with multiple things. First of all, it helps you with the zone of control, because this allows you to partially bypass zone of control by moving around the enemy twice. Essentially, you can move within like 2 steps, but you don't get increased movement points. Also, this could be interesting combo with Fear of Unknown, because with Fear of Unknown, you cannot order units to move through fog of war, which is super irritating. But if you have the Meticulous Planning, it can be quite useful. However, Fear of Unknown is very problematic if you have aircraft, because you have to keep the aircraft at the base, so we're not gonna pick that. We're gonna pick Bad Luck instead, because I always pick it. It's my favorite thing. I like it. Next new thing is Force Concentration. Can assign 1 extra hero to every unit. We're not gonna pick that. Terrain Expert. Friendly unit gets +1 base entrenchment in any terrain, even in open ground when crossing rivers. We're gonna grab that. And the last new thing is Aggressive Deployment. Friendly units do not lose their attacks action when deploying from organic transport. We're not going to pick that, but it sounds pretty cool. Anti-Air Veteran, by the way, is also really, really good. Anti-Air units inflict outright kills instead of suppression. We might pick that. Now, as for the negative traits, we've got Arrogant. Does not get any combat prediction. We're not going to do that. Force Dispersion can assign maximum 1 hero per unit. We are actually going to take that. That's pretty fine for me. Ruthless, never accept surrender. I'm not quite sure if that's the thing. And slow reaction. Friendly units do not shoot back when attacked by the enemy. Wow. That is... wow. That is bad. Like, that is bad. Like, that's really, really, really bad. The anti-air thing, I don't know how many enemies are gonna have planes, so let's try the anti-air. Do we want to do Ruthless? I think instead we might do no overstrength. I don't really use overstrength marks anyway. Instead, I think I'm gonna pick Panzer General, so all tank units cost 25% less slots. Alright, we're happy with this, and let's begin. Robert Stein, let's go. General Robert Stein, it appears the situation in Norway requires our immediate intervention. The invasion is not going to plan, and our forces have been rushed from Denmark to reinforce the invasion. Our planned leave has been postponed, and our transport have been redirected from Copenhagen to join the operation to seize Oslo. As ever, I will do my best to explain the tactical situation we have once again been thrust into, but time is of the essence, so I'd better brief you immediately.
We'll get on to it.
Okay, we have to capture the 3 victory hexes. And bonus objective capture all victory vectors, yeah. And we have to protect at least 3 grounded BFO 100. So these are kind of like new things sometimes, like in the DLC. Sometimes I have to find the specific unit or protect and things like that. The reason for emergency or deployment is that the primary invasion force has been intercepted. They were destined for the Norwegian capital of Oslo, and they started taking fire from what we thought was an unmanned fortification. High Command redirected our transport with impressive speed, but it's clear our arrival to this battlefield is very late. KMS Blucha is burning and her sailors have already begun to abandon ship. I'm afraid there's probably nothing we can do for them. Therefore, our focus must be on assisting the airborne troops at Fornebu. These advanced forces have been fighting around Fornebu for so long. Their Bf-110 escorts ran out of fuel and were forced to land. The objective of their attack was to take Oslo's main airfields and force the city to surrender without protected fight. Oh, so we should have taken the anti-air. I think we took it, actually. There is still time to help them succeed in their mission if we can reinforce their position quickly enough. I recommend we send a number of our own paratroops to assist backed by our aircraft as soon as they're in range of Fornebu. The skies have not been cleared of Norwegian fighter biplanes, though, so any Ju-52s we send should be accompanied by Bf-109's escorts to reduce losses from any interception. While our aircraft fly to Fornebu, our remaining ground forces will need to fight their way up along the coast of the fjord. But be warned, without the KMS Blucha or any destroyers providing escorts, our landing craft will be easy prey to Norwegian mines and warships. To victory for Germany! Alright, let's go. So, we have quite a lot of infantry. So first thing, let me just kind of assign some. Oh, by the way, the stars here, each star of experience give you plus 8% for accuracy and minus 3% for enemy accuracy on you, which is kind of cool. Let me just assign the heroes. We're probably not gonna do it together because it takes a while. So I think it's just easier if I do it myself. Alright, so I've done the assignment of the heroes. Now we've got quite a lot of infantry, we've got a couple of tanks, we've got some recons. I think we actually might, and we have a lot of space, so I think we're actually gonna have to buy a little bit more recons because I like that they can move around very easily. So this will allow us to go quite far. So let's grab a recon here. We're also going to pick, I think, a little bit more for this like maybe artillery. Or do we want anti-air? I think we'll do artillery. We'll grab this, something that has a good movement because we have to take quite a lot of distance. I think we'll grab the Sturmpanzer. And that's 4, 2, so that's 6. So we're gonna get to 67. We still got 5 left. So I think we might want just a few more fighters. So 1 more fighter like this. And something that has a space of 2. So I think we'll take just like a basic tank. All of it's pretty cheap. You could go for something a bit more expensive. Like, can I get the most expensive tank? Sure. Sure. And we'll just set it up somewhere. Like the fighter can go here, the tank will go... Why are they allowing me to place the tank here? It's a little... okay. It's kind of hoping to be more inside, but okay. Now I think... we do not have overstrength, so even though we've got a lot of money, there's not much we can do with it. You could try to like upgrade some of the stuff we have into like a stronger one. But like you know, like grab for example some infantry and be like, hey, I wanna upgrade you. We've got Gebetsjäger plus Opel Blitz, and we could upgrade that to Grenadiers potential. Maybe, sure. But I think we're fairly okay with what we've got. So I think we're actually going to agree and start our deployment. Alright, so very first turn, let's go. So we've got a couple of enemies here immediately that we're going to need to fight. So I think we'll start with some good odds. Ooh, we've got aiming assistance. Nice. Oh, plus 10%. So we're gonna click on this. We're gonna get our 0-2 odds. Is the game lagging for you? It shouldn't be. Now remember, with our tanks, what we will want to do is we will want to utilize like overrounds and things like that. So I think, oh, this is great. So this only gives us suppression. So we definitely want to go up here and try to get as much as we can over there. So we'll start, actually, we will first move forward with my artillery, get a 0-2 here. We get a high ground bonus, and then we'll grab the tank and we can do 1-5. Ideally, we'd want to move another tank closer to try to get... This is a recon. It's not great because I really want to utilize the fact that 0-5 would be nice. But is that going to be enough to get them to surrender? I think it might be. No, it's not. It did get them to move away, but it wasn't enough to get the kind of bonus that I was hoping for. So maybe we should have done a bit more attacks regularly, but that's okay. We'll keep the artillery here. I think we can move an infantry. Can we not move you further? It's a bit disappointing. How about you? How far can you go? Very, very not far. Okay. Alright, we'll start grabbing our planes, I guess. And we'll move over there. Which will allow us to see a little bit more the enemies as well. We moved over there. Yeah, we couldn't attack an enemy unit here. Is this anti-air? Anti-tank. So this can switch to anti-air, which is not ideal. So ideally we would want to move something towards that. But it doesn't seem like we've got that option right now. Forced march is still not going to let me. Well, I could step to there. Do I want to step to there? 2-5. Move this away. You with force march can get towards the enemy, but it's 4-5, which is not ideal. 4. Start an attack. We've got another aiming assistance because we got that other plane nearby, which is nice. 2-5 is good. No, we'll start with the 1-4. That's way better. We don't want to take too many losses this early. If we don't need to. Now, because we got the multiple steps, we can actually step in here with something else. Like, well, actually that was a recon, so it didn't matter. We've been able to do that anyway. We can move away now. Okay. 4-5 here. 4-7. And... trying to decide if I could step a bit closer. No, not even force marched here, unfortunately. This is anti-artillery. It has artillery support against soft units. Good, good, good. So if they attack us, we should be able to get that hit back. Unfortunately, not if they attack this particular thing, but at least with this unit, we can get something. Now, we would like to move here to get the 0-3. And then we definitely need to sort of like disembark here, and then we can move forward. So we want to disembark with the majority of our units. Now we do have some enemy ships here, which is not great. Could try to attack. Yeah, 0-4, so we can almost tank them. That's great. Can I disembark? Yes, great. I need to disembark as much as possible. Because we don't want to go through the water. I think there's like too much risk there that... Now let's move... Ooh, this is too close to the enemies, unfortunately. Just move like that. Maybe some of you could disembark over here in this direction. Like, even if we don't get the best movement right now, I'm just trying to get all my stuff out. I think it's important. We could move to there, get some protection. A little bit. Disembark, you disembark over there. And you just move forward as much as you can. Yeah, we definitely don't want to be on the naval mines. That would be terrible. Okay, could we do any more like attacks? Yeah, we could do 0-3 here. Ooh, they've got a lot of airplanes there. So we definitely want to move some of our fighters in that direction. Could we attack their plane? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I didn't pick the right plane. This is, oh, this is a strategic bomber. Oof. So this was not the best choice for us right now. So let's just move ahead. Well, is there anything we could attack? Got a plane everywhere, so let's just try to see. Yeah, this is just a mine. Okay, we're not going to do that. That would be a bad decision. Alright, I think we're down here. We've got a couple more units up here, so we definitely want to move towards... Actually, we don't really... Yeah, we mostly just need to hold on here, because we've got a lot of enemies. So let me check what we've got. What is this? A structure. Interesting. No supply, no surrender, no replace, no zone of control. Interesting. And we need to grab Fornebu, we know that. Yeah, we're not doing that great over there. I don't think we want to attack, because if we do nothing, we should get increased entrenchment from this. Yeah, entrenchment is automatically every turn when the unit does not move or attack. So we have higher entrenchment than they do. So I think, actually I think I might step... Yeah, let's try to step here just so we can get the objective. And I think we'll step like this. We don't have any entrenchment either, and we will be gaining the entrenchment. We could do a 2-5 to get a mass attack. But I think we're actually not going to. I think we're just going to try to keep it like this. We still see if that was a good decision or not later on. Alright, so let's end our first turn, let them go. We have to learn to place the artillery a little bit better. Yeah, they're doing some air attack, unfortunately. Okay, they're attacking our planes. Yeah, we need to get some of those fighters closer. It was the warning that they gave us, but we kind of wasn't really paying attention to that in the beginning. Oh, I totally forgot I've got a bunch of units here. Okay, we'll work on this. We did do a pretty nice damage to them, though. Nice, we got some hit back. Only suppression, though. That's also just suppression, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're falling. Attacking these. Not really sure what we can do with these structures. They did tell us that they want us to keep at least 2 of them alive, so we should be protecting them. But we've got 2 like in the middle. Alright, so they're kind of running away over here. We should be able to kill them. So for example, I want to use the tank and get this overrun, which should allow me to kind of keep moving. Yeah. I can get a 1-5. That's really good. Actually, before we do that, we might want to grab some of our planes. Not the fighters, though. Yeah, like tactical bombers and get... Oh, this is really bad odds. Though 3-5 on the plane is not bad. The strategic bomber then, maybe. Yeah, the odds here are pretty terrible. Yeah, I think we're better off just like attacking some of their open, like some of their sort of ships that are kind of out in the open. Can you do better? 0-3, 3-5, 3-1. Yeah, 0-3 is pretty good. Let's do that. We'll think about the 1-5 a little bit later. Okay, we've got 5-7 up here. Okay, 1-4, 0-5. So we'll start with the... Start with 0-2. Again, I want to get that overrun. 0-5, is that going to be enough for overrun? It's not, unfortunate. Right, let's get this other tank then. And we can get overrun here. To allow me to move further. So if we could get these guys to kind of fall back this way, we might be able to do some really, really nice attacks. So Let's step further and with the artillery, and we'll do a 0-1 attack on them. Then we can do 1-7 with our infantry. They're gonna make them fall back. It's not. Yes. So now I can use my tank. Oh, it's only 1-4. Okay, well, we'll just use the 0-4 anyway. And get the chance to like do a nice thing. I was hoping we'd get that overrun, but apparently there's too much to hope for. Still, I think we did pretty well. We definitely need to move closer to kind of protect our artillery up here. 2-2 is nice. Wow. -10, and we only get suppression? Do we need to destroy this thing first? No, because we only get suppression. That is awesome. You just instantly destroyed their pounder. That was pretty epic. I mean, if another infantry can do what they just did, it's probably not worth our time to try to use the tank for this. Because... choices to... Okay, let's move the tank just closer. Might also move the tank away later. So the tank... See, this is how I can somewhat bypass the zone of control, so I can move a little bit closer, for example, to these guys if I wanted to. Which I probably do. Scrap our artillery a bit back so we can move in there. With the forced march, he could step up here. Give us some prestige. Now this artillery needs to move. First of all, we should hit and then we're gonna move. So we're gonna hit that thing over there. The patrol boat. And then we'll move here. And our tank, our beautiful, beautiful tank, can't really move further, so it's just gonna move up there. There's not much else I can do. I could kill this thing, but I don't know if I need a plane elsewhere. What kind of plane is this? A strategic bomber. I can't really get particularly good odds on most of these things. The thing is, I don't know if I want to bother with these boats, because theoretically, what I can do is I can just like try to stay away from the sort of edge of the sea, and then they can get to me. So like the question is, what is this? This is this is artillery. I guess we could go over here and stand in front of the artillery. So the artillery should give us, is this soft target type? Good. That's what we need. 1-2 here is possible, though not the most ideal thing in the whole world. You are also artillery. I don't really know where to move there, but okay. So I'm really thinking about this, moving that recon there. I think we'll do it. This is anti-aircraft, so this needs to be close so that it has a range on. It should have a range on most of these things. On mount, yeah, it has a pretty good range here. It's not the best range in the world, but it's trying. And here we can kind of like just like keep move further with this. Now we are going to elite replace because we got the money. Now this is a tactical bomber. Now we could get 3-5 here. I'm gonna move towards there and decide in a moment. What else we can get 0-6 here? So we're gonna start with the 0-6s because those are way better. Now could you then do 1-3? Yeah, 1-3 is good enough. Yeah, we made them fall. That's good. You can fly to where? 2-1-1. We only get suppression on our planes, which is not bad. But I'm trying to decide, you know what, this doesn't mean we get hit with this thing. Oh, let's get 0-7 here, that's better. But I didn't finish this plane off. Cannot. So I guess we'll do the 2-1 here. So we get leadership too, that's pretty interesting. I haven't seen that before. I might have been there in the previous games, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, if we can do anything, we might as well replace. Because, you know, that's always Yeah, let's do 0-4 heavy. We definitely want to destroy the enemy planes where we can. I keep 1-2. I think we'll do it. Like, not the best odds in the world, but... And the plane could move further. Do we want to see? Yeah, we want to see. So there's not much else there. That's good. So I want to push a little bit faster, I think. Now over here, what can we do? I don't think we can really do much. I guess we'll just stand there. Now up near Fornebu, they're attacking our thing here, which is not ideal. They're also hitting up my 3-4. We can't even replace because we are... Now we can get 2-4 up here. I guess we'll do it just to sort of get this thing moving. I guess we should have attacked on the first turn, but yeah. We do get a mass attack bonus, but again, I'm not sure that I want to... I think with the zone of control, we should be able to protect these two, so I think we'll just wait right now. And we'll try to push through this a little bit faster. Alright. Let's end our turn. Now this is the problem because they can keep moving with the planes and we've got no anti-air here. I do hope that maybe the entrenchment could help us out. But yeah, we are destroying that ship over there pretty nicely. And hit the mine back. We did do some damage. I don't know if we should have stepped on that. Maybe we just should have stayed where we were because we kept that entrenchment at least. Alright, now we got some artillery support, which is great. They're hitting our tanks. We're hitting them back not badly. Yeah, we gotta push faster because they can't hold on for much longer. I do wonder if that attack at the start would have been beneficial for us. I'm still not sure. Okay, what can we get here? 0-2, 0-1. Let's start with the 0-2 here. We need to kind of push a bit faster. There are a couple of odds that we have. And we've got 0-2. This is only suppression. Yeah, we can do the 0-10 with our infantry, so let's grab that. Now I think our infantry is just going to move ahead. Okay, apparently just there. So let's dismount. And some other infantry could move to the position here. Yeah, let's do a 0-1 and then we're going to move the artillery behind our infantry on the top. Our tank will move in position and give us 0-7. So that another tank, whatever tank is behind like this one, could get overrun. Yes, we'll move further and get 0-8 on this unit, this anti-air. Right. Now I could kill that and get another overrun. Also grab, no, actually, oh, it wasn't enough. I thought it would be overrun, but it wasn't it. It is, okay. And we'll stay there. Now we do need to get rid of this infantry, which is very irritatingly in the way. We also need to move... Okay, we have an enemy infantry here, so I'm going to move this tank. No, I want to keep it there. I'm trying to decide where I want to place this anti-aircraft thing. Do we see any enemy planes? We do not. Wait, not this. What was the anti-aircraft thing I was trying to move? This, sorry. We could switch it to anti-tank. Are we going to have enough to attack over there? We could attack this with 1-3. Sure, because this is going to give us some points. We can get to it. Alright, but someone needs to start attacking this infantry. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Let's move up here, near those tanks. 3-2-3-1. Can we get any infantry in there? Get a 3-3 with infantry, which is not the greatest, but at least we get a mass attack bonus. You are artillery. You just go upwards and help out with the tanks. I have some artillery, but they're not having the best like options for us here. Yeah, this needs to move forward. I could suppress this, but I can destroy that, which is again a little irritating. Actually, I can do it with infantry, so let's do it. Because I do want to grab this thing. Since we took the time to sort of try to destroy that to get that objective, we definitely want to utilize this. If I move there with my tank, and then I move up here, we'll get another mass attack bonus. And we do get them encircled, but it's still not enough to do any kind of high damage. What am I holding? I have a fighter. Can I change your base? Yes. Do that. We need like a tactical bomber or strategic bomber to do. This is 0-1, this is 0-1, this is 0-2. I guess like the 0-1 suppression here is pointless. We're not gonna bother with it. I love the little like foam or whatever. I don't know the English word for that right now. It's not clicking in my head. The graphics when the plane is flying is what I meant to say. This is all just suppression. I think we're just gonna take this time to destroy this unit here, these sort of boats, because there's nothing else for us to do here really. Can you change the base to there? Yes, you can. So we're gonna try to change the base of our planes mostly, so that we're gonna be kind of sooner in range of Fornebu and can help out in that direction. Great, so we moved most of our planes up here. Right. This is still 3-2, 3-3, 3-2, 3-2. This is like, these odds are bad. The recon is probably not gonna do much better. We could try, but oh, we should have moved on to the. No, we already have the position. Good. Do we have any more infantry to help us out in that direction? We do not. Okay, well, let's just move some of our other infantry just to kind of forward. Because again, it's important. Can you shoot at them? If I move to there, I could at least get suppression. And we do have the soft target type defense, so if they choose to attack almost anything, we should be able to hit back. 2-3, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. Honestly, this is. We'll do 1-5 up here, just because we get like aiming assistance and we get some good odds. But this is worrying. 2-1, that's even worse. This recon also terribly doing. Let's move it in front of this artillery just to kind of protect it. And you could get some replacements. So we gotta decide here, are we gonna attack or are we not? Like there's like only so many times we can wait. Gotta make a choice. If we attack, we will take heavy hits. 2-3, 3-2. It's because they're on the high ground. If we don't, it's going to take us extra turn to move further, which is also not ideal. I think we're not going to. You should be alright with this bunch over here. Now these guys up here, I'm worried, and I can't even replace them. I could fly with them away, but I did want to kind of protect the units we have here. We could do 2-2. Yeah. These guys are going to die. Well, what we could do, we could take them back and move these other guys in. We get a little bit of, oh, they're gonna get hit here as well, but not as much, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that's gonna go, but we're trying. We're trying, okay? I think we're gonna end the turn here and just see. Yeah, we're gonna leave this alone. So in that case, we want to definitely do some replacements where we can. Which I think is also here. And that's it. End the turn. See how it goes. Yeah, they're hitting the bigger one now, which is good because we don't get that many losses. And hopefully once we get close enough to them, we might be able to kind of resupply. We should be able to destroy the ship fully now. Almost, okay. That infantry there is just like running like cowards. Could have hit me back. Could have gotten hit quite hard with all my artillery there. Because they hit the one tank that's unprotected. Makes sense. Yeah, they keep on being on the high ground, which is again not great. We could get on the high ground with our artilleries though. Let's do that. We could hit only them, so I guess we'll do it. We get 2-3 with our infantry. I think we might want to move some of the planes. Do we have any planes kind of like here? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Sure. Better than nothing. Now you could give me something better. Only 0, 1, but I'll take it. And we need to start moving up. Ooh, we could get 0, 6. That's great. We can get 0, 4, so then this other one should be able to get 0, 6. Ideally, or 0, 5. Is that going to be enough for an overrun? That's my question. I think we'll do 0, 3 with the other tank first. And then we'll step from behind, get 0, 4. And then this will give us overrun and we can keep moving further. Yeah, but this is 7, 3 obviously, so we don't want to hit them just now. But ooh, 0, 5 on this is great. On the recon, that's too good to pass up. Let's do 0, 3 over there as well. Okay, and we can also, this is helpful because we can see like what they've got here. 7, 2. We need to figure out a way to kind of hit up this infantry that's on the high ground, because otherwise 8, 5, yeah, they've got a lot of good odds because they're like keeping the ground pretty high. 6, 7. I might be able to move my other infantry there. I don't have the forced march right now. Trying to get like some good mass attack bonus. Yeah, this is now 5, 8. If we could get more of the, yeah, 5, 9, more of the mass attacks, we should be able to do better. This is just gonna move ahead because there's nothing I can do there. Alright, 4, 9. Yeah, we'll start with the 4, 9. And then the recon could do 1, 2. Sure. Tank can't do anything anymore, which is a bit unfortunate, but okay. Do we want to move this ahead? I don't think we do. What is this? This is artillery. I could use to hit somebody. Could I? I could do the 0, 1. Better than nothing. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. Sure, so we'll start with the 1, 3. They keep moving on the side. We might actually just try to kind of bypass them and just like keep moving. Because, like, could someone move up there? I can. Because I don't have any infantry here, I don't think we can do that much damage. Like, we can get there, but the odds are not really in our favor. Let's move much closer so we can get some good anti-air defense. And one more plane. Tactical bomber. 0, 1, 0, 1. Guess we've got this, or can we do much there? No, I'll put it on the 0, 1 here. Can't move onto that position, which is a little irritating. Like, I want to get that objective. Keep moving here, and then we'll... 7, 3. 7, 3 is bad. This can move in onto the objective at least, so let's do that. We want to get as many objectives as possible. And any more planes? We have a lot more many more planes that we can use. We can't really change the base to anything further yet because we didn't take over Borgen at this point in time. Let's move behind some of our units here to kind of get a bit of a protection with our artillery. I think we'll step in there. We might not attack, but we'll get ready, and if they choose to attack us, they'll at least get that bonus. This is a fighter. Again, there's not much I can do here. All of these odds are like really bad for us. So let's just move ahead and see what's out there. This is artillery of theirs. Okay. Two. If I move a step closer though, do I get the mass attack bonus? No, because they can attack. I'll do it. These odds are not the best, but now we can get 0-3 with the tank, which is nice. They surrendered, we can move away, and we can just like get this thing going. I think it's important. I really don't know what to do with these planes. Let's just move just so that we can see. We've got one more infantry there, but not much. So we should be able to kind of spread ourselves further. Yeah, this 7-4 and 7-2, we're not doing that. Obviously, that's terrible. Can we grab the unit? No, none of that. Up here. So I'm not quite sure what to do up here. I don't want to like... Yeah, I think we're just going to stay. We keep protecting these 2 units there. And it's not going to take that much longer before we can move further ahead. So hopefully we'll be fine. I'm just going to attack this with the plane. It doesn't do anything, but it was like maybe we could do like 1 suppression. It's kind of my thinking. We couldn't, but could have been. Alright, we are way over time, so we're actually going to end the episode here and we're going to continue in the next one. I'll see you there. Bye bye.